What is going on, everybody? I'm your host, Rob, back with another episode of From My Experience podcast. We got Alex,
Hi, guys.
we got Tori, we got Biff, we got the whole crew back.
Here.
We back.
Yes, the Juggernaut, baby.
So we're going to do some catching up, talking about...
Really?
Oh my God. There it is. Yeah, the Juggernaut, the red condom. You have Biff, Biff, I don't know what is going on with you. Your shit and your posts have been crazy. And then Tori is adulting, so.
Yeah, I'm an old lady.
I was just playing with that joke earlier.
Wait. Oh, what do you mean, Biff? They're funny?
I don't know. Because some of them I see that you're serious in there, and some of them I see you trying to be funny. I don't know. It's hard to read.
Oh, you don't know which one.
No, I can kind of tell.
Which one was I serious in?
Fam, you post like 600 a day. I don't know.
I know.
I don't know off the top of my head. Jeebus. All right, recap. Y'all need to recap because they ain't heard from y'all since '88.
Yeah, I know, guys. I've been missing. Actually, I had to take a break for some mental health reasons. I had a really, really, really bad depressive episode, and it actually lasted a whole lot longer than I thought it would, and it made me a whole lot sadder than it typically does. So yeah, it took some time for me to get myself together. So I got myself together, and I'm back. So we're good now. Grayson had his birthday. Whoop whoop. Yay, he turned 5.
Ooh.
I know. I got a whole 5-year-old. Oh my God.
Congratulations.
But yeah, he turned 5. He has basically a Nerf gun artillery. Yeah. So that's pretty much been it. I've just been working, trying to finagle some things. Not sure if I want to stay here. You know, thinking about some career moves, location moves. So, I don't know. One thing at a time. Still adulting. I'm still here. How have you guys been?
Tori.
Okay, so I guess it's my turn.
Yes.
All right, well, so I've been working like 50 hours a week, trying to make it. Get so overwhelmed with little things that I have going on, but I'm okay. This adult life isn't really,
All it's cracked up to be, huh?
yeah,
I
don't know where the fun is in this, but
It's when you have sex and that's about it.
well, then that's it.
Yeah. That's your insight.
Lack thereof.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I am.
Oh. Woo.
Yikes.
I know.
I'm excited for homecoming. Rob, you going to homecoming?
Yes, I was going to ask you about that. I didn't think you'd be coming.
I know. I didn't think I was going to.
When's you guys' homecoming next year?
It's the 16th through the 18th.
Of what?
November.
This month.
It's coming up. Couple weeks.
Oh, y'all having y'all's early.
Yeah.
No, we're having them where you're supposed
It's
to have
late,
them.
actually. But,
Well,
wow.
I mean,
Nah, some schools do them in the spring, some do them in the fall. It just depends.
I'm just saying schools that typically don't have football, they do it in the spring. So.
Yeah, it's crazy I'm even coming, but I'm going to do it.
All right, I'll see
Like,
you
if
out
I
there.
didn't do it, what people would think I was a sucker.
People think,
I have to do it.
what? Wait, why would he think
Somebody
you a
doing
sucker?
dishes in the background.
What do you mean?
Why you said people would think you a sucker?
Yeah, that happened to me a year ago. I gotta
Okay.
go back and let people know that I'm okay.
Okay, that don't make you a sucker. Shit, that's called healing.
Oh, well, thanks.
I wasn't even gonna mention homecoming. I was just like, I hope I see her there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right.
I got my room reserved.
What? Where we staying at?
A Holiday Inn.
You got room for me?
Come and see me at the Holiday Inn. Ooh.
Nah, you know
Curve.
I'm gonna be at Birdhouse.
Yeah.
All drunk. I can't even get lit like that because I gotta do a wedding the next day on that Sunday.
Oh, that sucks.
No, it doesn't. I'm about to get paid.
I mean, like getting tore up. You can't get tore up with your friends.
All right, the moment everyone's been waiting for. Alex, what's been going on with you?
Please.
This is the
Drum
time for
roll,
y'all to go
What
please.
have you
heat your
been?
food, get your drinks.
I know. Story time.
Well, I'm
Where the
gonna
fuck
mess
you been?
all your heads up. I got some stuff going on that I
Oh,
can't disclose right now.
oh no, are you okay, Alex? Ding 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 ding.
Nope.
No,
Nope. Nope. Yeah, you know what?
is
God
your life
has.
at risk?
It.
Oh no.
Okay,
I,
Are
we'll
we
talk
in
about
I'm
this
not just.
off
danger?
air. We'll talk about this
Yeah.
off air.
I'm just saying, like, I would just say you don't need anyone to validate you, but yourself and God. You know.
Um,
Is the United States in danger?
we
No.
even if we couldn't answer that on here anyway.
Oh no, I'm just saying no, just life stuff. Just some things have been revealed to me where I'm just gonna say this. Do not put anyone on a pedestal. Whether family, friends, because people are all human, we're all flawed. Because when you elevate them so much, they're gonna fall from grace a lot harder. There's some things that I didn't think that someone connected to me by blood would be capable of doing. But
Wow.
it's just a domino effect.
Oh,
And
you done
Biff,
got scammed. They done got your phone. They done got some phone calls.
no, like Biff, like it's a cultural thing. Like from where
Mm,
we are, where we
yeah.
come from, like it goes against everything that I was taught as growing up,
Oh,
and it
oh
just hurt
no.
really bad. So I'm just dealing with
Jesus.
it, and
Hold
it
on, y'all.
gets
We
bad.
gotta take a quick break. Pause. Pause the action.
Back to action.
All right, we back. We had to punch in,
To
y'all. I
throw.
thought we was having some difficulties, but we weren't. I don't know. All right, but we back. All right. Anywho, um, Tori and Alex had some topics. Tori wanted to talk about
Whoa, whoa.
What you mean? Whoa.
I want to talk about how to organize yourself when you're overwhelmed.
That's a good one.
Because the way
Having
he was
to
gonna
regroup
put it, yeah.
as an adult, having to learn to regroup yourself.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, I think you need to recognize the signs when you're overwhelmed.
Before it gets too late.
Yeah, I think you need to know when you're getting overwhelmed before you're actually overwhelmed. Therefore, you can take, precautionary steps, or, you can be proactive instead of reactive versus, these different type of states. And then also, I think once you figure out that you are overwhelmed, it's literally you have to sit down and take a deep breath. In the way, I know everybody's minds work differently and everybody ticks a little differently, but the way that I look at things is when I look at a big picture, it gives me anxiety. So what I do is I break stuff down in my mind. So if I have goals or if I have a lot going on as far as like adulting and different things to do, need to be here and be there, I basically organize it by importance. You organize what's important first, and then you go from there. Instead of trying to tackle on a big picture and saying, "Oh, I got so many things to do," I look at it like, "All right, well, in the next hour, I got to do this, or in the next day or two, this needs to be done." As opposed to by the end of the week, this, and this has to be done. You kind of got to change your outlook too. You can't, you can't mope. Some days are going to suck. We all know adulting sucks sometimes, but you still got to pick yourself up and keep it moving. And you got to figure out how best to do that. And that's pretty much how I do it. You got to break it down and make it not so much of a mountain or obstacle.
I am in the situation where I take a whole bunch of little things, little tiny things that I start and just won't finish. And end up getting so overwhelmed over little tiny things, whether it be doing laundry or paying a bill. And then I feel like I'm drowning because I'm working 9, 10, 11 hours a day. And then by the time I'm done working, I don't want to do anything. And then I can say, okay, I'll, push it till tomorrow, or Um, that
Yeah,
kind of
that's
thing.
yeah. I could kind of feel you on that just because we're kind of in the same area as far as job wise. Um, I'm gonna be honest. How I do that, what I manage with my job since I work 12s, and that's it. I don't do nothing on the days I work. I'm gonna be completely honest. Outside of like momming and doing like my mom duties, I don't clean my house. I don't, unless it's like absolute necessary or something. I don't do all that stuff. I only do that on my off days. So, you know, when I come from work, I have time to decompress. So on my actual off days, I'm not, what I'm saying, I'm not tense or I'm still not feeling like, oh, I gotta do it, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like on my off days, I'm refreshed. I'm like, okay, hey, let's tackle this now.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
trying to do everything in one day, including working, no, that's just not gonna work. Especially in our field, it's stressful. So no, take it. You just gotta take it. It's a day at a time.
People are very stressful. And
That
being
too.
around people, especially when you love your job, you get emotionally attached to it, and then you bring your emotions into it, and it just gets so draining.
Oh Lord, yes,
Adulting.
yes.
But it's all in growth and it's all in understanding. Rob looks like he knows what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I've been through what you talking about. I'm doing that, going through that right now. I
I was
mean,
gonna say shit. I didn't want to say too much, but
that shit,
yeah.
child, you just beginning. Um, nah, like a lot of what Biff said is true. The way I personally deal with it, one, I always try to make sure I enjoy myself and I treat myself whenever I get paid, because a lot of us
Mhm.
work to pay bills,
Mhm.
and you should also reward yourself. Verizon will be all right.
Responsibly.
I'll pay y'all eventually.
Exactly. Responsibly though.
Yeah, responsibly, not like Biff twerking. Um,
What? I make good fucking money. Okay. Thank you. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, y'all. Fuck them. Don't listen to them. That's all right though.
Yeah, ain't no for that.
He's such an asshole.
I didn't mean to laugh at that. It's his face. Y'all on the recording can't see his face. Like
I cracked myself up. Ah.
oh, man. But can I interject really
You go on
quickly?
Instagram, ding 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 ding. Nah, because
Wow.
I want to finish it.
Huh?
Something else you can do: create a schedule. So make a laundry day, make a whatever day for whatever you're gonna do. Like,
Mm.
especially when you say you come to small things and you put them off. Like, I have a bunch of projects. Like, I want to DJ more. I want to do more with gaming, and I've dedicated a day to gaming. And if I don't live stream on that day, I'll at least post a video or something, which is something I've been doing. And also with my DJ stuff, I try to practice at least an hour a day. And I just posted a new video to my YouTube, and I said to myself, I'm gonna post at least 2 or 3 videos a month to go with my content that I'm trying to put out. So it's really about dedicating yourself and getting into a groove, because once you get into a groove, it's a lot easier. Because once you pick stuff up, drop it, pick stuff up, drop it, it's gonna be in the back of your mind that I didn't finish this, I'm a failure, I'm a loser, why am I not doing this? I want to do this.
Mhm.
Like, you gotta create a schedule and just become consistent with it. And it's not easy when you have the stresses of the world on your shoulder. Like, I'm really stressed right now, and I really want it to go away before my trip to Jamaica. And
Mhm.
I feel like maybe my trip to Jamaica is gonna ease a lot of that. But before I go, I'm looking for a job. Like, I'm doing all kind of stuff. But I just came to realize that it's just part of the life journey, and I'm only gonna really worry about the things that I can control. Like, I went shopping today. Probably shouldn't have, but I did because I did need some new jeans because it's getting cold.
No, you just gonna say what you needed though.
Nah,
You got
fam,
you
you would
some
have if
dad
you would have
jeans.
saw what came out. Woo, when you shopping for them Levis jeans. I wish they were Levis and not Levi. But I caught them on sale. But still, your 25% coupon excludes Levi. What? Put them back. I was mad. My bill went from 150 to 140. That's it. That's why I
Damn.
buy Arizona jeans, $15. Anyway,
They 19.99.
now they 15 now online. Shit. But the ones I wanted, I couldn't do it because I'm like, that. I don't know why, but certain colors fit different. Same style, same cut, fit different.
Yeah.
My balls were like, so I put them back. But yeah, Tori, that's really it. I mean, the benefit that you have is that you're young, you're just starting out, so you got moves to make. But it'll get better.
Thanks, guys.
Don't get pregnant. Don't get any STDs.
Okay.
Wow.
That shit ain't gonna help.
It really doesn't. I tell you about the kid part.
But
Biff, your kid definitely helps
I just
you.
want to add something, just in brief. Tori, what you were explaining, I teach my
I love the way he
soldiers.
says my name.
What?
Huh?
I like the way he says my name.
Tori.
Why none of y'all got y'all cameras on? I ain't seen none of y'all
Because
since
I'm at
'88.
work.
I look like ass crack today.
When you got to work? Oh.
I'm actually in. Well, yeah, I'm at work.
Oh. Tori, is that a Michael Kors watch?
It is. Yes.
God damn it. Go ahead.
Yeah, but Tori, you were one of my soldiers is going through that, and it's just what I'm actually a master resiliency trainer in the military, and the first thing when somebody's getting overwhelmed, there's something where we just have to there's so many modules to the classes that I teach, but the first thing is to stop the free fall, where a lot of folks will just get into like thinking traps and they're like, oh
Feeling
man,
overwhelmed.
yeah.
Right.
So the first thing to do is pump the brakes, or like find something that snaps you out of it, and then from there, and I'm like I said, I'm just gonna keep it short. You pump the brakes, or just catch yourself, and that's where self awareness comes into play. And then what initially triggers people is like you said, it's like looking at everything instead of allocating or partitioning what you need to do. If you have like 8 pieces to work with, look at the first 3, get those done, and then move on to the next. Because if you try to take it all in whole, it's going to look worse than it is. And then you'll find out that by doing or viewing things or in the perspective of managing smaller pieces, you'll see that you're actually making progress, and your issues may not be as big or as catastrophized, which what humans tend to do by nature. It won't seem as bad, and you'll find out that the situation is not as bad. So it's just managing smaller pieces and changing the perspective of the situation at hand.
You
You'll be
gotta
able to
keep your
get through.
head up. Ooh,
If you need to
child.
chat, just hit me up. I can give you some techniques because I'm trained in helping folks deal with that. That's all.
I appreciate you.
No, we got you. We got you.
I'm about to get my life together. I am. I'm annoyed. I'm always working. I'm always working. So when I'm not working, I just feel like being a vegetable,
Yeah, I don't want to do shit when I'm not working, except for that 1 week I have off a month.
Well, in response to that, 2 things. Always sharpen your saw. Don't work yourself so much that you dull yourself or burn yourself out. And then
You
treat
know who
yourself.
the hell we work for?
I know. I'm just saying. It just, despite it all, like, look, I have the military, my job, and I'm trying to work with my predator channel. Like, when was the last time, I've been taking long hiatuses, and Faber can even tell you, I haven't even given a lot of time to New Gaming Order because I have to prioritize things. If I'm taking it all in stride, then I'm gonna burn out, and I'm gonna crack.
Yep.
So it's just, prioritize, and when I get back to certain things, I will once I address the more critical issues. If something's going to, cause you some grief, address it first. The other things will be there. So
That's
that's
true.
just my philosophy. That's how I get through a lot of things. So, Tori, you're gonna be okay.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate your words of encouragement.
You got this.
No problem. No.
You just gotta remember to take action too. That shit just ain't
If you
gonna
sound
happen.
Haitian for a second.
Yeah, I can't just wish.
You can't be a bum like you was doing before.
You're right. I'm on Amazon right now. I just got me a little board to put up on the wall.
Aww.
Oh, you know what?
There you go.
My birthday's
Robert-
December 17th. I'll send you my wish list and you pick something.
Robert made a good point. If you get like a dry
Oh,
erase
the Alice
board,
Watts one.
you can just map out what you need to do and then just make a to-do list. Or for me, I like to make timelines and draw it like horizontally and kind of do like my little artsy thing and like, okay, by this time I should have a checkpoint and make sure that I hit all the goals and tasks as I get to the end of that timeline. If you visualize it, you write it down, you make it real, and you just
Right.
like, all right, this is what I have to do, and you hold yourself accountable. And a lot of people used to make fun of me with my workout stuff and posting muscles and all this other stuff, but believe it or not, that keeps me in check. You know what I
Those
mean?
are just jokes. Nobody's for real.
No,
No,
I
no,
was
I
dead
know.
ass serious.
No,
Well,
but
you did have that Microsoft Paint background.
you know what? That just took the steam out of my sails.
So your piece was lay here on the blue cloth, and when you're done, put it back in.
What is the Biff
Yeah,
at the
I'll
Halloween
put it back
edition?
out.
What do you
Put it back.
have on?
Yeah, so that way keep the
Keep it
outside
clean.
clean.
What the heck is this?
All right, thank you.
Oh, I thought we had a guest on
What
the
is
show.
this Biff in this hot pink bikini pool sock?
Biff, you need to stop it.
I am promoing. Y'all are killing
Biff
me.
is
Y'all know how
promoing-
promo works.
She promo to Como. Hold on.
You're gonna have me on my bike coming down in the middle of the winter. Chill.
Coming down. What?
Oh, ew.
All right.
Shut up. I'm single.
And ready to
We're
mingle,
all
buddy.
single.
What?
I do, but matter of fact, speaking of, I have
Wait,
found.
Tori, you still single?
I am.
Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead, Biff. Had to make sure.
I'm now dating somebody new.
I'm getting
and-
off.
Congratulations. I'm hating.
Thank
but I'm
you.
happy for you.
He's 14 years older than me.
I'm
know
getting.
that.
Where my end button at? Don't clap. Put your little heavy ass hands down.
It's a Haitian
No.
thing. We like to date older.
Yes. It has been a wonderful experience since I've been seeing this man.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff. You hitting the anniversary yet? How long y'all been together?
2 weeks.
We're not together. I just said we were dating. We've only been
What?
talking maybe like what? I said we're only dating. We're not like together.
Oh, okay. Friends with benefits type thing.
No, we're not even.
Wow,
fucking.
he just gave your pussy away.
Right. Yeah.
Offer up. Oh, no, let me stop.
Oh.
Like the app.
See how much pussy you get.
None.
I'll get done. It's been
I'm in
3 years, yo. I thought it was 2. It's been 3.
It ain't been no damn 3 years, Bill.
Yeah, it has been.
That you a lot.
We're gonna end that one.
I mean, it's by choice and not because I can't get it.
That's my problem. I can't.
Oh, that streak's gonna end anyway.
It might.
Oh, it is.
Nah, I went 3 years without it.
No,
I
it
was
might.
like,
I don't know.
that 40 days and 40 nights. Remember the dude was hallucinating towards the end of the challenge? Oh, that's so happened to me, yo. At work, I'd be like, what? Looking at coworkers the wrong way. I shouldn't be doing that.
Oh,
Ding,
moving forward. So Alex had a topic. Go ahead, Alex.
I don't think I want to talk about that anymore.
You son of a Mitch. All right, y'all. Well, we gonna get out of here.
I'll say this. You know, I was talking to, shout out to Timothy Mitchell. He just celebrated a birthday.
Yeah, shout out to Beatdown.
I have a great topic if you don't want to talk about that.
I have an
specific.
episode
I'm
with
talking
Beatdown
about
that
it.
I did. I just haven't posted it yet. And he used to keep
Yeah,
asking.
he was asking me. He's like, "When you gonna post it? When you gonna post it?"
Yo,
I'm
you
like,
have to do what I do and just ignore him until he stops. Go ahead.
No, he good people though. Like for real, for real.
He
So-
cool. He lies sometimes though. But go ahead. I'm dead ass serious. Like I'm not even laughing. But go ahead.
you gotta
Oh,
add
no.
this too. But
Oh, he cool, but he lies sometimes. You know that one friend. We talked about these types of friends.
Yeah, that one friend. Yes.
no, but
No,
I'm
that
telling you
friend
that is a good dude.
It doesn't make him a bad
I
person.
was getting ready to say you just lie sometimes.
Yeah, he's just that friend.
Believe what
Are
you
we talking
say.
about Donald Trump like that? That's no.
No, his lies are innocent though.
Yeah. But to hurry this along, pretty much, this topic comes to me from a long time ago, and it kind of resurfaced, in terms of, like, there's a way where I guess for me it's like I finally admitted to myself I have deal breakers for friendships. and it comes from, if you're like debating and so on and so forth. Like, I can respect a person's point of view or a stand. I'm very receptive. I like to listen, but if I don't feel that I'm getting that in return, and especially where their stance on things, where it's just not a popular opinion, but you're not trying to hear me out. You're always trying to poke holes in my arguments, or my thing is, there's a thing called active listeners, destructive listeners. There's and I feel that I'm dealing with destructive listeners where they try to uproot you, you know and maybe it's not a topic, it's just more like an expressive rant, so to speak, where it's just, I don't know, I'm learning to like separate myself from folks who are not active listeners or not receptive listeners. And then
Okay,
anything
first
you
of
say,
all,
you or do, like, they just shut you down. It's like, okay, why even deal with that? Maybe it's just me. If I don't feel that somebody's actively listening to me, like, I feel like I don't have their respect, and then it's like I have to step back. No,
first
but
of all, PJ, fuck you
what?
in the clique you came. Um,
This is not about PJ.
I wasn't even talking about you. That was PJ for me. Thank you.
What?
PJ is my number one. That's my number one fighter on Facebook. If any of you guys are my friends, if you see any type of political content, you will see me and this light skinned Dominican fighting, going
No
back
way,
and forth.
Jose. What?
But
I'm getting off.
yeah, with all that bullshit, you gotta learn how to say no. If there is a point of being too nice. There is a point of getting run over. There is a point of you overexerting yourself, overstressing yourself to the point that you no longer care about yourself because you're so overwhelmed and so involved with somebody else's issues.
Yeah. Okay. Good point. Good
Yes,
point.
that also means that you have to cater to your safe space. So if your safe space means that you are not an avid Donald Trump supporter and you're not an avid supporter of his type of politics, then you probably wouldn't want to be friends or close friends with somebody who thinks the opposite of you. Or if you are friends, you need to understand that that's a red flag conversation and you do not bring it up.
Yeah. 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 And
Now,
you know
if
what?
you choose to
Okay.
now, if you choose to bring it up like two adults, then you must communicate like two adults. And 9 times out of 10, red flag conversations don't ever end in two mature adults talking.
Yeah, because
So with
emotion
that,
gets involved, and all
yeah,
this.
all that good stuff. So with that being said, all I can pretty much say is have people around you that think alike you, that think alike like you, that have the same ideals, or the same type of theories, or however you decide to group yourself with somebody. Just make sure there's a commonality and not so much a difference to where it affects your friendship. Or
Hmm.
yeah, like I said, you both need to be adults enough to know that it's just some topics you don't touch.
Yeah, and
Period. It's
like
like
I said,
you can talk to yourself
I'm
all
gonna
day.
give
Let's
all
like
of
now I
y'all.
let
I'm sorry. I'm
well,
gonna give all y'all a golden piece of advice, and this is something that I go by. I've done this for years. I've never said this out loud to anybody because I couldn't find the words for it, but now I have the words for it. Your opinion is not always for everybody and for every situation. It's not.
yes,
There's
yes.
a ton of shit, that I think is stupid and I don't agree with that my friends agree with and do and partake in. But you know
Yes.
what? That is not a place for my opinion. If that shit is not bothering me or affecting the way I live my life or affecting my income or having a huge negative impact on our friendship, then I'm just gonna shut the fuck up because
hmm,
it's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? My
yeah, yeah,
opinion
yeah,
is not for everyone. I can feel the way I feel. Now, if it starts to
yeah,
affect me, then I'll express myself. But just
Right.
Yeah.
that's the problem with social media now. People are just arbitrarily throwing their opinion out just
Interjecting your
because they
opinion.
yeah,
can.
Yeah.
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like,
Hmm.
yo,
Yeah.
sometimes I'm just thinking out loud on social media. I'm not really
Yeah. Or
thinking for y'all
sometimes
to
I just
respond.
repost it. Yeah. Just because
I
it
wish
didn't
Facebook
require
will
all
let
of
you
that.
disable comments.
Yeah,
Like you can on IG. Yeah.
Yeah, they should. I mean, it's the same shit now. They done bought
Yeah.
IG, so
yeah, yeah.
shout
Now
out to
you know
Facebook.
what?
I'm gonna apply to some jobs at Facebook. I'm trying to move to
Now,
Cali.
Faber, you made an excellent point. Some people just express, they just release, and they say
Yeah.
something, and it might not, sit well with you. And for me, I've always been one to. I've seen a lot of people post things or share their views, and I don't have to. Like you said, I don't have
Mm-hmm.
to go and start posting in their threads. I don't have to go back and forth with a former high school acquaintance. You know what I mean? Because there's some people who are just set in their mindset, set in their
Mm-hmm.
ways, and when you already see that, all right, you know what? I know what this type of person is. Like
Yeah.
you should be able to say, hey, I don't want this person to comment. I don't want that person to comment because just because they can doesn't mean they should spark a debate or spark something. Because sometimes, like Biff said, when you put something out there, you're not looking like you're just saying your piece, and then for folks to try to uproot your foundation or uproot like what you're trying to express, or you don't have a right to feel that way, or you know what I mean, that's where an issue comes. And it's just like, it's just getting to a point where folks just have to look in the mirror and just check themselves. I'm going to learn to check myself with my expressive etiquette,
Ding 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 ding
and
ding.
just learn that there's some people who just have talk to talk, and
Yeah.
there's two people that come to mind. They have to say something,
Yeah.
especially where
Mhm.
I was talking about like prayer and religion, and he knows who he is. And I've said, when it comes to religion, that's life and death in some places.
Tori, stop
So
making.
it's just like you got to be careful how you
That was a
express
shout
your
out.
point of views. You know what I'm saying? Because some people just take
Oh
things differently. And Biff, like you said, we process things differently. But I'm just learning the best thing I can do is control what I do and not let it, saturate my friendships, my connection with the people, and so on and so forth. But
One
it's
of the
just,
best things I've learned over this past presidency is please understand just because you have freedom of speech does not mean you are free of repercussions.
yes,
And sometimes that repercussion may involve you getting busted in your motherfucking mouth.
walk around with MAGA hats. What the heck?
Well, I'm not even just them. I'm just talking about people just period. You just have to understand again, your opinion is not always wanted. And then sometimes if your opinion is not wanted, it's pretty much already been told that your opinion is not wanted. And if you still proceed, I don't feel bad if you get punched in your face. Or I don't
Yeah,
feel bad.
because there's levels to it where it's just like you think, yeah, there's some opinions that are very inflammatory, very incendiary, and stirring, like, you know a
Gaslighting.
discourse in peace, right?
Yeah.
For me, I don't like people to spread that. But you got others who would fight that very thing, but it's just to be human. It's like you gotta understand. I'm a
Yeah.
man of peace. Like I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see people, like supporting somebody who encourages this stuff, and then you try
Yeah.
to say that he's not.
Yeah.
Like to
But
me, what
again,
I
that just goes to understanding what type of space you want. That's not the type of crowd I hang with, so I'm not even going to engage. That's fine. If it was,
yeah, I'm learning. I have to chill.
if it's an educational platform or something to that extent, then I will engage. But other than that, you got it. Because, like you said, you can take a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. So you can talk to them till you're blue in the face. But if they want to believe that,
Right, stand.
we end all be all, then let them believe it. Fuck them.
Yeah. Well, I just had to get that
huh?
off my chest. Like we just had to learn. And Tori, your face had me in like, oh, what the heck? Yeah, you missed a lot. There's some stuff was going on,
Just listening, y'all.
but that's all I got. If Robert, if you wanna add any more, that was my contribution.
No, you did actually a great job. I have nothing I wanted to add.
Tori, did you want to add anything?
Can we talk about Never mind.
No, please.
No, I was just being like a social media junkie with everything that happened this week.
Oh, with the shootings and stuff.
No, no. Let's
Nikki
get
and
into something
Cardi.
a little bit more happy, a little bit messier. Yeah.
Nikki and Cardi.
I'm staying away from that shooting thing. That's
You
just,
said
it's
Nikki.
triggering.
I'm sorry. You said Nikki and
shooting
Cardi.
Those two still
Yeah.
fighting.
Yep.
Come on, I was hoping that they would do a track together or something.
I don't want to
like,
hear music from either one of them.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's what we not gonna do.
Why you had that face when you tried it too? Yeah, honestly, look, right now, you don't want to see that, but then again, people gravitate to folks having beef like this. And I bet you behind scenes they're like, yeah, you're gonna say this, I'm gonna say that, like a
No,
WWE
I think
to
Cardi
get
really
people
want to whoop her
all.
ass.
No,
Didn't we
that's
already talk about this?
No,
Yeah, I
the
think
first
they're
time
in
they fought,
cahoots,
but
bro.
then when Cardi came out and pulled these receipts this past week,
Ain't nobody following that shit.
Yeah, I just think that
I mean,
can't we all just get along?
I shouldn't be. This is a place where my opinion doesn't belong, but I'm gonna give my opinion. And this is what happens when you're introverted and you really look at shit. Okay, and this is not. I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it. And this is not meant to be an insult. Okay. One of y'all used to be a rapper and had an alleged past as a hoe. And you went out and got your titties and your butt done and probably your face, and now you're a super duper rapper making all this money, influencing young minds, and you have a slew of people following you called Barbs. I don't know if you were a hoe in your past or not. I don't know. So bam, you're successful. You have all this money. You were the best hip hop female rap artist for like 3 or 4 years in a row. Blah blah blah. New chick comes along. You have someone who was a former stripper. Got her butt done.
Herself,
Got her boobs done.
She had her butt done?
Yeah, she did.
Wow.
Listen.
Unbelievable.
No, I'm just breaking it down in its simplest form. You were on TV. You have a great personality. People love you because you're down to earth. You put out music. I don't listen to it, so I'm not here to say whether or not it's good or bad. But you put out music. People enjoy it. They consume it. And now you're on the rise to becoming one of the best female hip-hop MCs. And the conclusion that the two of you two come to is to fight each other? Two millionaire black women. Two of the most popular...
Cardi's not
well,
black.
not black. Well, one of y'all black. The other one is... What is she? Dominican? Puerto Rican?
Dominican.
She's Dominican.
Black. That's black.
They're Taino Indians. They're mixed. They're mixed.
Go ahead.
Black.
So, are we ignoring the fact that Cardi called black women roaches?
Right. So, oh yeah, I heard about that. Let me finish. Despite your faults and shortcomings, you are now a fucking millionaire. Look at where you came from and look at where you are. Okay? Take some time to reflect and be like, you know what? I'm not going to do some of this bullshit anymore. Because I'll tell you right now, give me a couple million. Some of the shit that I do now, I will not be doing. I'm talking about immediately will not be doing. Like,
yeah, I'm with you.
I'm already doing it now. Like, back to what y'all said earlier. I watch a lot of YouTube videos of people doing reviews, and I see some of the comments, and I be wanting to reply because the people say such dumb, ignorant stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna give my energy, because that person is short-minded or short-sighted or just seeking attention, whatever it may be. Bruh, you cannot tell me that with that much money and that many people looking at what I'm doing, that I can't find another way to perpetuate positive attention. But at the same time, when we talked about this, Cardi about that life, that's where she came from. They say you can take somebody out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of them. So I'm not knocking her for that, but it brings me back to look at where y'all, the two of y'all came from. Look at where y'all are now, and the best thing that y'all can do is fight with each other. It's sad. Y'all getting endorsements. Y'all are opening doors for other women to do the same thing. Women of color. Black, brown, cinnamon. And y'all won't fight.
And
you know what? This we're gonna do. From My Experience Podcast, we're gonna put our money together. We're gonna open a celebrity boxing club. And when y'all got beef, y'all can box for charity, goddammit. Because I'm tired of this.
Everybody everybody put in $2,000 to get in.
What?
A person. You put in $2,000 in the pot. We'll make a little, what's it called? A bracket, right? And then if you have special requests as to who you want to put your paws on, that's fine.
Yeah, that's all.
But
I got.
you know what?
I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Shout out to Nikki. Shout out to Cardi. Wasn't trying to insult y'all, but I'm just looking at things in its purest form. That's just what I do as an introvert.
Oh, okay.
Now, you know what?
Oh, no.
I had a point. I don't want to lose it. Like,
Damn,
if you notice the beef between Cardi and Nicki, if you look at Taylor Swift and what's her name, the other one, you see how the beef is vastly different. It's vastly different.
No,
Like,
hell it ain't. It
Listen.
just don't look like it's cool because it's not black culture. Black culture is perpetuated on a pedestal.
Yeah, there you go. Okay,
Katy Perry
you
and
got
Taylor
it. My
Swift
point.
are doing. Or I think that was Katy Perry and Taylor Swift. I think that was who beefing. That whole and Lindsay Lohan, all that fire crotch. They do all that bullying shit. They do all that behind the scenes shit. But because it's not black people and it's not oh girl, fuck you, hoe, this, that, and
It's
the fourth,
inflamed because it's
it's
minorities
black
fighting each
culture.
other. Yeah,
Exactly.
and that's why they should be a little more responsible, knowing this. And but they're going all in, like you're playing Uno. I'm dropping draw fours and draw twos on their asses. And it's like, come on, like, try to heal everybody, and then you got like folks taking sides, and we're already a divided country. They don't need this. Heal people through your music, your art, and stop the shenanigans. Nikki, if she has too much pride to apologize, because I know you don't make certain comments about a new mother or whatnot, or it is what it is. But I'm not gonna choose sides. I enjoy both their stuff, but they just need to stop it.
I
Faber
choose a
said it
side.
best.
I chose a side.
Well, I don't.
I
I chose
choose
to choose a
peace.
side.
Yeah, I choose Pete. Yep. Mitch. You trying to be like, but that's all I got. I'm gonna shut up now.
Are we at a recording time? How are we doing?
No, we do what the fuck we want to do.
What?
Okay.
Word.
Okay, but I did. One thing I did want to bring up was what was a little a little big fight in our group. Um, black women and black men, our community.
Oh,
Why
the
are
respect thing.
we so divided?
Hold on, let me pull it up.
Why do we fight?
I,
Why are we constantly blaming each other? Why are we stuck in this toxic cycle? And no, I do not want to hear because the black woman did this or because the black man did this to me. Like I want
I
to
got your
know
answer.
Can I give you the answer?
No, neither
what.
one of y'all can. Hold on, let me pull up the actual post so we can give them some context. Biff, I mean not Biff. Alex, you definitely don't have the answer.
I have
What?
an answer.
No, you should know that's inherent social hacking from slavery.
Yes,
It's something where that's been programmed for
into
us
our
to
brain.
fight each other because there's unity in numbers. And how do you keep people suppressed and down? You separate them, you divide them.
The Willie Lynch letter, the guy literally breaking down to these slaves, this is how we stop them because they're too strong. They're way
Hmm.
too powerful to beat us. So we're going to have to get in their heads. We're going to have to make these women think that they don't need these men. We're going to have to make these women tell their sons that they don't need their fathers.
Mm.
And that'll last for hundreds of years. And that's
Yep.
exactly what it is. That
They
is
they
the answer right there.
they created stigma.
But the Willie Lynch letter is, although it's fake, I get where it's going or what it's
Yeah.
trying to do. But I just,
Where did the
I
post
mean,
go?
I understand that whole, it's divide is gonna bring us down, but that's not bringing me. I need a solution. That's not helping me.
Easy. So the solution is changing your paradigm, and it's not gonna happen overnight.
Nope.
It's changing the perspective that we don't need each other, because the reality of the situation is that you need a man just as much as a man needs you, and it is a proven fact that we are together, like, and it is a proven fact that we can take over this, whatever this is, with unity. However, we have been given the idea over these years, and because of these human emotions like pride, envy, hatred, all these things toward each other.
Hmm.
And there are black people
What the
who are all towards unity and working together, not hating each other,
Yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
bashing each other. There are plenty of them out there, but it's the majority that is still under the impression that I can do what I want by myself, and I'm
Hmm.
better by myself. So like all we have to do is change is a paradigm shift
Hmm.
that we're better together. And
Now,
there are people and organizations and groups of people like one that I'm in that really have been helping and really have been contributing towards uniting our black people, because our money, our resources, our schools, all of that, it could be way better than it is now if we would just work together and use our resources within the Black community.
Hmm.
Everything would be different.
Indeed. Now,
So,
Faber knows what I'm about
I
to do.
can't
I'm gonna make
find
a
the post, and I'm really mad it disappeared. But the post said, what did it say? What did that post say?
The black family is divided because the black woman can't respect the black man in the home.
It said the family was divided.
Who posted that? Who
Yeah,
posted
or it
that?
said something about, no, it said black marriages fail because the black woman can't respect the black man at home. There you go. That's what it was.
Okay, I don't know
But
why I
there's
can't see
levels.
it.
There's levels to that
But
because
that's what basically, y'all. That's basically for those of you listening. That's what sparked this conversation, and that shit went on and on, on and on and on and on.
Because initially,
And I don't
he
understand
knew
why
he
it's
posted
going.
that shit to gaslight. He knew he posted that to gaslight. Then he tried to flip it around, talking about, well, I was just trying to get answers because I'm
Who
looking at
posted
another
that?
post.
Well, no, listen. Somebody posted it, and
I want to
no,
know
he had a
who
debate.
approved it.
He had a debate with someone elsewhere on Facebook, so he was trying to get a feel for the group to see what people would say. I don't think he was
Oh,
trying
he
to
got a feel for the group.
I don't think he was trying to start no shit because he doesn't post very often. But that was interesting. That was the other day that posted that. I don't. And it's gone. Did one of y'all delete it?
No,
No,
that's what I was asking. But I did want to know who approved that because that was
I
very
approved
gaslighting,
it. Damn
especially
it!
for some of our females.
What you mean?
You just be approving everything.
He asked a question.
And then who be approving them damn jail DJs that be going live?
I deny all those. Somebody approved one of those DJs?
One of y'all did, and I went back and deleted it. Who be approving them? I be deleting all
I
of them.
did not approve any of the DJs.
I didn't do it, and it's only 4 admins, so somebody did it. Faber's getting quiet.
No, it wasn't me. I don't approve them because I see those a lot.
Yeah.
I don't see his post. That's interesting. Maybe he deleted it.
Yeah, it could
I
be.
wanted to read some of the comments. No, it was a good. It brought about a good discussion, though. Some of the women had some things to say. Some of the men had some things to say.
It was basically, at first, initially, it was a blame game. Oh, black men, we don't feel protected, or the black men, misuse us, or they abuse us, or they take us for granted. But then they want us to become to be superwoman at the end of the day. And then black men black women don't respect us, or they feel like they can go without us, and they like to emasculate or belittle us. And it's just like the whole conversation. All I was seeing was problems and not solutions. So I'm asking each of you, what gem could you offer to bring black unity to your community? As far as I'm not even like I'm being
your community.
well, I have my solution.
I'm back and I'm being dead serious.
My solution's been working.
But Tori made a great point earlier.
Who, Tori?
And basically what you just said was a reiteration of what we've been saying. That is inherent programming. The blame
Okay, we
dividing.
get that. We found the problem. I want a solution.
All right, go ahead. What's your solution?
You saying change your paradigm. How?
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Are you frustrated?
No, I'm really trying to get to the bottom because all I keep hearing is this is the problem. This is the problem. Okay, well, solve it by changing your thinking. But just saying changing your thinking isn't necessarily just gonna solve it. Like, there has to be more than one resource or more than one way to solve this issue. Can I say maybe you guys should, when you meet somebody of the same color, open up a dialogue? Would that help? Asking your partner how do they feel about, the black male or the black female. We'll open up a dialogue, start helping the community.
Like workshops, I believe would definitely help. Like Circle of Sisters, you see how they do networking and trying to promote one another, things like that, where you give people a reason to work with each other. You know what I mean? And I think that that creates team building that we do in the Army. It's like, hey, you got people from different walks of life, different races, cultures, and creeds, and when you put them in a circumstance where they have to work together, they'll be able to overlook a lot of maybe differences, or probably try to understand one another to accomplish a goal. You know what I mean? So I think that's where it needs to start. Like, to give them a mission, have a workshop, have them communicate, start building bonds, so that
I'm just tired of seeing like the infighting between us. Like, I just know so many black women and so many great black men and women that you would be so great together. But because you want to call her a feminist and you want to call him, fuck boy and all this stuff, it's just like it drives me
Starboy.
crazy.
There's always well, Tori, what was you gonna say?
Hello?
Oh, you're still muted.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yes, we can hear
Yeah.
you. Go ahead,
I
Twinkle
said
Toes.
nothing. Don't worry about it.
No, come on.
I don't have anything to say. Like there's dialogue and there's discussion, right? There's discussion and there's dialogue.
Okay.
There are people who, yeah, talk about it. This is an issue. This is something that's going on, and everyone knows it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows it's a problem. It's apparent there's a problem, but it's not in just relationships that with man and woman. It's relationships between melanated people altogether. And it doesn't have to be like that at all. And there's a difference between saying, okay, there's a problem, there's something that we need to do about it, and actually doing something about it. And so to answer your question, what to do about it is yes, it's easy as a conversation. Like me, the type of person I am, and for some reason, it's really interesting you all are having this conversation tonight because this is something that I talk about every day. But it's just based off of conversation, based off of the way I treat people, based off of not talking about people behind their backs. And once you start doing those little tiny things, people look at you different. Like, what's going on with you? What's so different about you? Why have you changed? And it's just a matter of the fact that we need to be working together. We don't need to be bringing each other down. We don't need to. So if you live by that lifestyle, other people will see it. And if you promote that lifestyle without doing it and living by it, then it's hard. So no, it's not going to happen overnight. No, there's nothing that I by myself can do. But if I do it and someone else does it and 350 other people in my town do it, it just changes the paradigm, changing the point of view that we don't need each other. Because the reality of the situation, if we keep not needing each other, this is still going to be white man's America.
We not going to be here is what's going to happen.
Well, here's to add to your point, Tori. There's a couple things that I hate to say it, but it's true. There's a couple things that we need to shift to. Like, who are we looking up to and who are our kids looking up to, and what is the message that they're sending? The people that are reaching the masses, the people that are influencing us, and how are we raising our kids to think and to consume information is important because they're what's next. Your kids learn how to love from your parents. But in speaking with just to the adults when it comes to this, like, you have to be the best example of a melanated. I like that term, melanated person. Say it again.
Melanated individual.
Yeah, if you're a melanated individual, how to let the world see how beautiful you are, how smart you are, how intelligent you are, how stylish you are. And you don't have to do it by being an asshole and perpetuating something to go viral just to get a few bucks. Like, is shaming or belittling or I can't even talk.
Belittling?
Belittle. What's the word Charlemagne uses? Like pimping the culture, basically. Because I feel like we can pimp our own culture. If you're pimping the culture just to get likes, views, and get a couple dollars, is it really worth what you're doing to the culture as a detriment? You want to go viral doing something stupid or quote unquote niggerish or hood just so you can get these views. I understand you got to feed your family. I understand that. But what are you doing long term? You know what I'm saying? Like, what message are you really sending? That's why I get on this Cardi and Nicki thing. I'm like, you know how many young women look up to y'all? And if they see y'all doing that, well, that's the way I want to be, or that's how I'm going to have to be, or whatever. That's just how people think, unfortunately.
I hear her say, well, I understand that, but also, too, you as a mother, or you as a father, or you as a parent, whichever you identify as, has to step in and also reiterate that this is celebrity. This ain't regular life. But you cannot do what they do, albeit you see them on TV. It's up to the parent for them to get them to understand this is reality.
But it's so I think y'all have it, and I say y'all because you're a parent. Y'all have it. I think y'all have you have it 1,000 times harder and worse than your mom did because the level of exposure was so minimum. Like if I wanted to see the internet when I was a kid, like I had to go to the library or some shit. Like I I saw
like a special
whatever
treat.
was outside and whatever was on because I was outside more than I was in front of the TV anyway. Like the way we consume and learn about life is different, and there's just so much exposure, and that goes back to what you said, Biff. You got to put your kids in front of that positive reinforcement and that positive exposure. Like you got to get them if they're using their smartphone or tablet, they need to be looking at the right things. But here's what I think the biggest thing we need to do is, and I kind of want to start. I'm gonna start doing this on Facebook, and I've done it, but I haven't been consistent. I do, and I used to, but I stopped. I do not repost or like or do anything showing black people doing ignorant, dumb shit. Like I love when I'm scrolling through Facebook and they show, you know what I mean, Janiyah Wilson got accepted to 15 Ivy League colleges, but nobody's talking about it. I repost that kind of shit. Or, you know, that little girl who got her own lemonade line. You know what I'm saying? In Walmart. Like, I repost that kind of, like, that's the kind of stuff we need to push out there. Like, yes, we are successful. Yes, we do these great things we're out here achieving. Not these twerking videos. There's nothing wrong with twerking videos. But I'm just saying, as an example.
Hold on, man.
But I'm saying, if people, because, you know, it's a surface view. People don't take a deep dive. So the first thing they see is the first thing they gonna think. Someone posted about one of Usher's producers getting sued. Like it said, such and such sued for the song, whatever one of his songs was. I can't remember the song, but it had a picture of Usher, and people were commenting saying, "Dang, Usher lost his money, Usher." And I commented, I said, "Did y'all read the article? It had nothing to do with Usher. Usher didn't lose any money. Usher didn't even get sued. But because the article had Usher's picture, none of y'all clicked on it. Y'all read the headline and assumed this dude sued Usher for $44 million. And I'm like, that's the problem with our society. We just see a headline, boom. We treat everything like Instagram. Oh, I see it. Oh, that's what it is. Nobody clicks the link to actually read and educate themselves. And that's part of the issue as well. But you can't put everybody in a box either when it comes to the respect of male and female. I don't put all women in a box. Y'all are all individuals. Do I see similarities between some of y'all sometimes after getting to know you? Yes, and I do find it funny. But y'all are all individuals. Y'all have your own unique characteristics. And the only thing I can do is be myself with you and let you see who I am. And either you accept that shit or you don't. Either you trust it or you don't. That's it. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
I mean, but as far as the bigger picture, one of the things we need to start doing is promoting a way more positivity, especially when it comes to stereotypes. We got to promote positivity. Like now, when I see ignorant shit on Facebook, I don't care if you're a friend or not. When I see ignorant, dumb stuff you promoting or perpetuating dumb stuff, I unfriend you. I'm done. I don't even want it on my timeline anymore. Same thing on Instagram. I still follow some butts, but same thing. Like fight videos. I used to love fight videos. I don't watch them no more. I quit that 6-7 years ago, maybe longer. World Star, all that stuff.
I'm not even gonna lie. I will watch it, but I won't repost it. I'm still working on myself. But sometimes but I'm not even gonna lie, because I get a thrill out of real thrill out of bully beatdowns. Like I enjoy watching bully beatdowns just because, you know, I've been there, I've been bullied, and I enjoy seeing them get knocked the fuck down. So yeah, I do see them.
We're human.
And, you know, a lot of them. Yeah,
it's a process.
It us too, but I won't repost it and I won't talk about it. But I will watch it.
Yeah, I don't repost anything about. I don't repost anything negative about black people. There's enough of it.
I try not to do that.
Because we're on the rise.
Like funny or some shit, like somebody breaking into Bojangles and stealing chicken or some shit.
We on the rise, y'all. We had a black president. Hip hop is the most influential form of art right now. We got black people becoming the first governors, first mayors. Like we are are rising. President. And what?
First female president, Ethiopia.
Wow, I did read that. I should have shared that. Son of a bitch. I should have shared that. But like stuff like that, like we need to see we are doing things. People of our skin type, our color, our background are doing things that have never been done before. That's what we need to be focusing on.
Yep. Amen.
Celebrating.
Biff, I need to talk to you about something after the show. I think I want some of those platinum J's. But go ahead.
And I have to talk to you guys after this too.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great.
Oh, okay. You just got that serious face.
Yeah, I'm doing
All right,
work.
I'm off my soapbox. What
All
else
right,
y'all
is there
suckers
anything else
got?
that we needed to talk about?
I don't think so.
This was a great show.
This was a great show,
Yeah.
y'all. Shout out to Alex for making time for us. He wanted to watch WWE SmackDown
Wrestling.
instead of doing the show. Tori asked about the time. She
I know they
suggested the
were shocked.
time.
They're like,
And I get a
was
text
the one
message
made
that
the
says,
call
in the
first.
middle of SmackDown.
Right.
Wow, you a Mitch.
That's what I'm here for. All right, y'all.
Wow.
Thank y'all for listening. Y'all know where to find us. Instagram, Facebook. I can't do Twitter, y'all. I can't have my phone. I can't even. It's just so different now, and I'm done.
I got back on Twitter.
I was gonna try to get us on Twitter. I can't do it. I don't know who to follow. I
got back on.
ain't nobody reading all that shit. And they got ads on there. It's filthy. Twitter's a filthy place. All right,
Yeah.
we'll holler at y'all.
All right, guys. Well, you stay black, stay proud, stay you, and stay positive. And we will see you guys next time.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.